Why you mad at us?
Well, get over it then. If you don't have a reason.
No one told me about Rachel Dolezal's OnlyFans.
Are we started?
Yeah.
No, I didn't start yet.
I'm like, what?
Start, like,
Y'all
we're
like,
gonna
no.
get into the topics now?
Right.
No one told
You
me
cutting it. Shush.
about Rachel Dolezal's OnlyFans.
Okay, we gonna start first.
My milk of magnesia
Oh, God.
has put out an OnlyFans.
Not milk of magnesia.
Hey, shit's not bad. Not bad for a 47-year-old woman.
Mr.
A
Kilgore.
40-year-old white woman at that.
Mr.
Remember, we will never
What is
forget.
good, party people? It's the
Mr.
Killing Tyme Crew. We are back at it once again. I am Corey. We got Raymundo. I'm sorry, Reynaldo, and my dog Tanisha. She is
As
here.
always.
What's
As
up, y'all?
Oh, I missed the
What's going on?
We are back, man.
Yes, sir. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hey, y'all know what we do first, right, party people?
Happy first, well, not first of the month, but it's, you know, 1st of October, first week of October.
Hey, man, Halloween is here. It's fall.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the fall.
Spooky
It's
season,
the
my
fall.
favorite
I actually told
season.
myself I was going to watch a Halloween movie every single day, so
Oh.
I got to watch something today.
You're off. You're late.
Well,
You're like 2
You gotta
days.
watch
You're
3
like,
now.
yeah, I can do that.
3.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Or Halloween specials, movies, or sequels.
You know what I want? What I wanted to do one time. We'll take our shot in a second. I wanted to do a rom-com a day at one point. Like I love rom-coms. I want to do a rom-com a day.
I don't like
You do that for Valentine's Day.
I should do it for February.
Yeah. You do it on your own, because I don't really
Should
care
I watch
for
Black
them.
History, Black movies in February?
I have
That's what I was
to,
doing.
because the way my family
Black
plays
rom-coms.
games are ridiculous.
Two birds, one
Black
stone.
rom-coms.
Okay,
all
then
in
I support
February.
it, because black rom-coms are actually funny.
You need 28 of them now.
I can find 28 black rom-coms.
Go to Tubi.
BET Plus.
Definitely be.
Yeah,
I'm definitely not going to Tubi.
Also including,
Okay.
the
I got-
episodes for
I got
Valentine's
a
Day.
nice ass job. I've never watched a Tubi.
Why not?
I got
I
a
love
good.
Tubi.
I got,
I got a good job.
I got a good job.
Tubi got
Good
some good
job.
shit on there.
Do they?
I like only because I like old.
I feel like they have the cool Nigerian movies, like the one of the lady. Ah, why are you running?
Hey man,
It's just a funny.
what's on your
Oh
wrist?
man.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
You.
I like that.
You think you know a guy? No, that's dope. That's really dope.
I do.
If y'all can see it on camera, Ronaldo's Apple Watch band is looks like Legos.
multicolored. Yeah, I actually have 3. I got 3 new bands. I have a black one and a blue one. Like
If y'all didn't know, Ronaldo's a very, very fashionable dude. It's
try to be.
little subtle shit with Ronaldo though. You know what I'm saying?
kind of mad. I got this flannel. I meant to get me some yellow.
You ready
bands
for the
to go
jackets,
for it.
ain't you?
Look,
You
he
look
been-
like you
hey,
ready
he's
for
been
the sweaters.
He's been pushing this sweater agenda for like the last 3-4 weeks, and it's not even that fucking cold outside.
It's not
You
cold
have
at
to
all.
manifest it. You have to manifest it.
Speaking into existence.
Exactly.
Okay.
You have to
agenda. Let's take
manifest
this fucking
it. You
shot,
have
man.
to-
Let's go, man.
It'll happen. It's gonna happen one day. Damn it.
You ask me what I'm sipping on
Oh
I
man.
don't care if it takes till Thanksgiving.
and what am I drinking.
You know what happens after Halloween.
It'll be here.
All right,
Or
what we got?
Halloween, because,
we got here,
it'd be
man?
chilly.
What we got? We
Yeah,
got the Terramana tequila. I think this is the Rocks tequila. Terramana Anejo
wait a
tequila. You know what I'm saying?
Corey got a drink.
Is it,
Tequila today.
is it flavored?
But it's not flavored. It's just good old
Smells like
tequila.
vanilla.
Fucking hate tequila.
Okay. Oh,
That's why I got it.
Yeah.
I know.
Hey, good to see y'all, man.
Yuck.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, it is.
It's not bad. You just hate tequila.
I do hate tequila.
That's not bad.
That's not
though.
bad at all. What
That's
is that?
good. That's the Rocks tequila. Terramana, Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
it's
what you
anejo.
were saying. The rocks.
Yeah,
The actual
the Rocks.
A
tequila.
night out. I like that. And there was somebody who was on TikTok. They were just like, this is nasty, but this is really good. Some really weird shaped bottles. This is really good. And I think it's just higher price because she was the manager. But that is good. It got a hint of vanilla in there, and I
Yeah,
taste it.
that's good.
Ray, stop overreacting.
Stop crying, yo.
You're
Hey,
overreacting.
you're a grown ass man. Drink that tequila, son.
When I am not reacting, oh my God.
Seriously.
Now you over here acting like a little baby.
Ooh.
Baby Ray.
She called you the B
Sweet
word.
baby Ray. Okay.
You called him the B word.
Hey, don't get it twisted.
All right, I like
Have a girl coming from me. You
like
call my man a what?
You called me a JT? No. What's up, man? How was y'all weekend?
It was lovely.
What'd you do?
So this weekend was like a family outing. My husband's father orchestrated like his side of the family to come out. We did a barbecue, we did go-karting, and we also did bowling.
Okay.
Oh,
It
nice.
was my son's first time doing go-karts and bowling.
Okay.
And he drove a little go-kart. He know how to press on the gas, but he don't know how to turn for
I
shit.
saw that video you posted, and he
He's
just went
right. And
right
every
into
time
the
the lady got him straight, he just ended up turning
Yeah,
again.
man.
And he was just over here, help, help.
That's funny.
And he'd be like, I don't know what to do. I can't move.
That's right.
He's
Funny.
such a little sweetheart. But it was so fun. The last time we did it, my son was a baby. It was in 2019 before COVID. And now he's 3, and my sister-in-law, Kelly, she has her little baby. So it's just like a full circle moment.
Yeah.
And
Y'all
I'm-
did all that in one day, or
no,
was it
we did it
the whole weekend?
Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So we did the barbecue and like mini Grand Prix with the kids because it was also my cousin's, like my cousin-in-law's birthday. She just turned 11. And then another cousin, Zion's, it was his birthday. He just turned 13 or 14. 13 or 14. So shout out to them. Happy birthday. But yeah, we had a really good time. I was outside, and I don't know what I did to my face, y'all, but I was outside, and it was like 103 degrees, and I was sweating, but my face still looked good. So, ladies,
was
I'm
pretty hot
a
this weekend.
promo whatever products when I figure it out. But next summer, I got y'all because, baby, I was sweating, and I was wearing my hair like this, and it was hot. However, my face, flawless
It was
all
pretty
day.
hot this
But
weekend.
that's pretty
It
much.
was pretty hot this weekend.
It was a beautiful weekend, and I had
Yeah.
so much fun. So, how about y'all?
I can go. Friday we did our normal thing, in the backyard watching movies. You know what I'm saying?
What movie y'all watch?
Top Gun 2. Yeah, Top Gun 2.
It was like
Maverick.
What? Oh,
It just came out.
okay.
Just came out. Great movie. Saturday, took my son homecoming shopping. He's going to homecoming.
Oh, he's going to
His freshman year, so he's going. He wants to go to the homecoming dance. And
Are you good with that?
Huh?
Are you good with that?
Yeah. Why?
Just wondering if freshman year is a little too early for homecoming,
Um.
especially a dance.
So I
like
thought
homecoming
about it, but at the same time, I want him to enjoy his high school
Okay.
experience, and this is a part of the high school
Yeah, yeah,
experience.
yeah.
I feel like homecoming is fine, but prom isn't.
Yeah.
Like you going to
Okay,
prom
yeah,
as a
at
freshman,
freshman, yeah.
that's kind of
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like you can do homecoming, Sadie Hawkins, and then there's
Yeah.
like another like junior dance in there.
They used to have Mort.
What?
Didn't they have Mort back in the day? He was like reverse of prom, where you dress really trashy. No one remembers that. I'm just old. Okay, never mind.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
because
Okay.
I ain't never
That
heard of that.
doesn't even sound like a thing, Corey.
Yeah.
I think
we
you
had
just
it.
I think you just made that up.
No,
We just have the Sadie Hawkins dance where the girls ask the guys. and
Maybe you
that's it.
fell asleep watching one of your rom-coms.
Right. You and your
That
lover
you
boy.
actually did that. 'cause
Okay.
That doesn't
Here.
sound like a thing.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good idea, but I don't
Yeah.
think everybody,
So we did that, and then I went somewhere, Tanisha.
Where'd you go?
I went to go eat. I went out to eat this weekend, Tanisha.
Is it where I think it is?
It is, Tanisha.
How do you feel?
you go?
You're smiling, so I think you liked it.
I went to Barry's in the Circle this weekend.
Okay, all right.
It's like I worked there, but no, it's just so good. How was it?
Impeccable.
See, I told you,
Oh,
better
nice.
than what's it
Nice.
called?
Yes. But
Better than
but,
Victory.
yeah, but
And herbs and rice.
but it is on a different level
It is.
than them both.
It
Like
really is.
Cleaver and Herbs and Rye is a good steakhouse. This is more of a culinary experience going here.
And sometimes the chef
Yeah.
even comes out and he says
Barry
hi.
was out there.
He was out.
Barry came out there. He made a couple tableside dishes if you requested.
Barry is the chef.
Barry's the chef,
Yeah.
the head chef.
Head
named,
chef.
named after him. It's his
Namesake.
restaurant.
Kind of impressive.
But he'll come to you if you. There was this lobster dish, lobster and shrimp dish. If you got it and ordered it, then he would come to your table and prepare a tableside for you in
That's
front of
dope.
you.
That's dope.
It smells so good.
Did you get it?
No,
And was it a special occasion for you and Cole?
no, we just with the homies, homie Bill and Tasha. We was like, what? Let's go out to Barry's.
When you
Let's
go,
just go.
if you go to with a special occasion, birthday, anniversary, or something, tell the hostess Barry will come and like give you a happy birthday
Oh, nice.
like plate, and they'll sing to you.
I'm gonna tell you one thing I did not like.
What?
I did not like that there was no dress code. You can
Yeah.
wear and besides
Yeah.
cut off shirts, I can come in that bitch in this right here. I can come in there. You can come in there like that. Shorts, t-shirt.
Yeah.
I did not like that.
I get it because it's a beautiful like ambiance. It's like whatever Orals and Rick. What is it? What is that place?
Herbs and
Echo and
Rick.
Rick.
Echo and Rick. Or I've never been to Echo and Rick.
Herbs and Rye.
Yeah, it's like that, like dingy, but you can see, and it's not muggy or anything. It has very great air quality.
Yeah.
Most
But it's beautiful
steakhouses
inside.
do have that dark vibe. So
Yeah,
lit.
but it's like you can see really well though.
I just didn't like that the no dress code. Like,
Yeah,
you know
the dress
what I'm
code.
saying?
It does throw it off because
I
it
came
makes
in-
it feel like it's a
I
Fremont
came in there
experience.
slacks, some dress shoes, and a nice dress and a nice shirt.
You all dressed up.
I was dressed up.
As
you know
you
what I'm
should.
saying? Yeah.
As you should.
But it was very good. I want to go back and try it again.
See,
Try something else.
Tanisha don't lie about food. I might tell you a story, but I never
Yeah.
tell you a lie.
But no,
Okay?
it was very, the potato gnocchi.
Yes.
Oh my!
What
The
did you get? So
broccolini?
what'd you get?
The rib cap.
Delicious.
I got the
Okay.
rib cap. Kolisha got the lamb chops. So the gnocchi, the lobster mac and cheese, the potato, the cauliflower was really really good. And yeah,
The
Drinks were
broccolini
good?
to die for.
old fashions were great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
And they have a blueberry like martini or something. Get you fucked up.
yeah.
Get you fucked up. Delicious, but
And you gotta understand, like you going. We spent a nice little penny, but it was worth it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We spent a nice little penny. But it
it's
was
like a
well,
once or twice a year thing.
well worth it. Yeah,
Cool.
definitely gonna go.
So
back.
now, Ray, it's up to you. You are
I gotta
next,
reel it in?
okay? Yes, you are next.
Let me see. Yeah, Friday, watched movies at the Kilgores. That was fun. Saturday, didn't do anything.
Ain't that
Typical
great?
Ray
Really didn't
That
do
was my
anything.
Sunday. It was so great.
I'm trying to think, like, did we, like, really, like, did we do
Can I tell you what I loved
anything?
about Sunday? Real quick. I woke up and there was football.
Oh, yeah,
I went to sleep
Early morning
and there was football.
Yeah.
Oh my! There was football at 6:30 Sunday morning.
Yeah, because the
It was
game in
great.
London. The game was on in London.
Which I want to go to a game in London Winger. That's on my bucket list.
A football game?
Yep.
I'd rather go to a soccer game in London.
Nope.
Now just be careful because that side of the world had that incident.
I mean,
was it Indonesia?
It wasn't in
Yeah.
London though.
But I'm just saying that side of the world, they real serious about their soccer.
But no, Saturday I really didn't do anything, and then let me see. We had some company come over. Chifon's friends had came over. Deanna and Jeff had came over on Saturday, and they came over yesterday too. Now that I think about.
Oh, host with the most.
Yeah, we just really just chilled around the house. Had some company come over. I put some wings on the smoker on Sunday, and I made some.
Something told me to drive over there Sunday.
I did. The wings were bomb too.
Something
So I
told me to come over
did.
there.
I did.
I'm gonna just have
smoked
y'all to
wings.
give me a to-go plate on Monday. Every time y'all have a cookout on Sunday, I'm gonna expect a plate on Monday.
And then-
We live like 5 minutes from each other.
I don't care.
Right.
I live
And-
across town, so you wrap me up a plate. That's all I
You ever
ask.
seen the move over here?
And with the wings,
Wanted to.
so I have a barbecue cookbook. I've had it for years, and I never really like cook anything in it.
Rookie.
So I decided, I'm like, you know what? Let me go through here and just find something in here. Like they have like barbecue sauces and stuff like that. So with the wings, I made a berry jalapeno barbecue sauce.
How'd it come out?
Oh my god, it was so, dude.
Yeah.
It was,
It was good.
I had bought all kinds of shit because I mean it asked for strawberry jam.
That'd be the worst part. You
jalapenos.
just buying shit, you make it one time, and now you got shit in your fridge for
Yeah.
6 months later. You're like, the fuck
How the hell did I
this
get
shit
this?
again?
Why do I have strawberry preserve in here? Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's that barbecue sauce that you made. But nah, man, that shit was good. And then I made some black pepper blue cheese and
Oh.
spicy pesto ranch.
Ooh, I want that black pepper
Yeah,
blue cheese.
it was good.
Black-
It was
I don't
good.
eat blue cheese.
You make
but I
blue
like
cheese
the
from
other one.
scratch?
Yeah, that's what the recipe was.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, so mayonnaise,
Yeah.
blue cheese crumbles,
Uh-huh.
and then buttermilk, and then yeah, just with
With black pepper. You ever had black pepper biscuits? They're so good. That's so good.
I like sweet biscuits.
Well, you put some jelly and strawberry reserves on that shit, you call it a day.
That's how you sweeten it up.
Then it's,
Yeah.
But no,
Makes
man, yeah. Other than that, man, it was a pretty relaxing weekend. I like
Typical Ray
weekends.
weekend.
Yeah, I like weekend. Well, a lot of the time I do be running around. Like I have to go here, I have to go there, and do stuff like that. But I really enjoy, like, especially Sundays. I think Sundays are the day when I really don't have to do anything.
Man.
Like you said, like waking up and having football on
Football
at
on?
6 because I'm up at that time anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'm, feeding the dog and go downstairs and get to chill for a little bit. But
I couldn't sleep at
It's
all
always
this
good.
weekend. Huh?
but yeah, it's always good when it's when you wake up and you got something on to watch or whatever.
Hold on. Y'all talk. Nephew, you okay? Ja. You okay?
I want to let you know.
I'll call you later. I'm recording the podcast now.
Let's make it. Huh?
I'm recording my podcast now. I'm going to call you later, all right?
All right.
All right. Yeah, my nephew. Sorry, y'all.
No, you
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That could have been an emergency.
Yeah. All right. So I have learned the art now that the backyard is like, I'm gonna say officially done. I'm gonna say the backyard is officially done. I'm learning the subtle art of sitting my black ass down at home.
Okay.
It's been great. The nights in the week, like I told y'all before, sitting in the backyard with the movie out. I can't wait until it gets dark early. So on Thursday nights and Sunday nights, I'll be out there watching football.
Couple more weeks.
Couple more weeks, I can be outside. You can actually wear your jacket then.
Bring a personal blanket.
You know, right? No, the wife brought blankets for outside for people.
Oh.
No,
Thoughtful.
no, it's
Thoughtful.
not. Don't get comfortable.
Oh.
We were gonna come in pajamas on Friday.
No, don't get comfortable.
Yeah, we were. I told.
Y'all are brothers. What you mean don't get comfortable?
I had made a joke about it, and she was like, "Oh, we should do that." We actually went in to go and look for pajamas. We were at Ross. I was about to buy some pajamas, but she couldn't find anything. But we were gonna come in pajamas.
That's actually not a bad night.
Target.
Yeah.
I'm like,
we
now.
went to Target.
Oh, they didn't have none either.
But she was
Okay.
like, "I'm not." That's where I got the jacket.
So, that's all I got. Tanisha,
Yes.
since I didn't pay attention to this shit this week because I was busy as hell, you running this shit this week.
Oh, Lord. Okay. So,
Is
I
it
mean,
okay?
yeah, that's fine. Because I have plenty of topics that I want to cover.
We are getting Tanisha ready for her own shit.
But that's to be coming soon, okay? We ain't going to announce that right now because I did not prepare any speeches
know,
about
you
that.
good.
But, Tanisha, her own thing coming soon. Just gotta be prepared for that. But one of the first things that I wanted to talk about was this situation with USC. So, there was a USC Dance Team appeared on the Jennifer Hudson show, and during the interview, the ladies addressed the backlash they received and acknowledged that their majorette style of dancing
Hold on.
originated from
But why they getting hate?
They're getting hate because this young black girl, she doesn't go to a HBCU college. She goes to USC, and she loves the majorette dancing that they have at HBCU. She loves it. She wanted to be a part of it. She loves to dance, but she goes to USC. So she created her own version of that for the USC dance squad or whatever, and it's a bunch of black girls doing that. And she went on to the show to just discuss, oh, this is what I love to do. I'm getting a lot of backlash for it. Well, blah, 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 blah. The reason she's getting a lot of hate is because she didn't say where it comes from or what it means.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
she's basically out there dancing, doing her thing, and everybody's, applauding her. And, it's a lot of black people are upset that they're not gatekeeping what is ours. And it's like she's a black girl, and it's a black girl team, so it shouldn't be like a gatekeep situation. But because she's not at a HBCU school where that type of thing comes from, they're upset that she's sharing it amongst the palm-colored folks.
How do you feel, T?
How do I feel?
What is your take on this situation?
I get it a little bit. I understand the outrage a little bit. For the simple fact, it's just okay, give credit where credit is due. The reason I'm doing this is because I love seeing the beautiful girls at HBCUs do these things, but I personally don't I don't have that campus. And I want to.
She didn't say that?
No, she didn't.
She didn't say that?
No.
She didn't say what?
She didn't say that, this style of dancing is popular at HBCUs, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Other schools and stuff like that. She didn't give credit to these majorettes who are currently doing these styles of dances, who are getting championships, who are doing.
So her reason
things.
for implementing this dance team at USC was because she loved
To dance.
the dance and that style, that majorette style dance that HBCUs have.
Yeah.
But she implemented this without acknowledging the fact that
I think
that's
so.
where it came from.
I think so. I think it was that, and then also the fact that no matter how many people were just hey, just give credit what Spelman College, Tuskegee, and all these other schools.
Why the fuck do we always want some credit for some shit that we know we fucking created?
it's just giving acknowledgement because some white people don't know, and some white people who at USC don't know, and then the next thing you know, it just spirals out of control.
No. The black people are complaining she didn't give representation to the black folks. Not for no fucking white people, to the black folks. Why the fuck do we want some acknowledgement for something that we know we created?
I would understand if it was a white dance team that did it, and then they just basically did like a whole Bring It On type of deal where they just stole a bunch of dance moves and didn't acknowledge where they got it from. But this is an actual black woman. That's actually, in my opinion, that's kind of what she's doing. She's kind of highlighting HBCUs.
I agree to an extent, but she also
I don't think it requires acknowledgement.
No, but she also took like certain moves from certain majorettes already established.
Dances are no one creates a fucking dance that's brand new.
But this is a day and age where you give credit where credit is due. It's important too because if somebody else were like a Charli D'Amelio, she took dance moves from a little black girl who was on the same platform she was on, and she got picked up by Ellen DeGeneres or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that.
So that's why it's important because if you're taking these dance moves and you're implementing it, and a girl sees you do it, and now a USC cheerleading team is now doing the exact same thing.
Okay.
And she's just out here, I just created it. I took it from multiple different peoples because she saw you do it.
Did she say she created it though?
Huh?
Did she say she created the dance?
She didn't specify.
And that's what I guess that's where my thing is too. She never said like I created this dance this is me creating, a whole new dance team or something over at USC. I mean, in my opinion, I guess I get I can see both sides. I just don't agree with the hate. I don't agree with the backlash. I can see why they're upset, but I just don't agree with it.
I just feel like if you want to implement something and it's already been established, you can put on other people while you're there. If you're on a big platform, because no other HBCU teams has had that experience on being on national TV. Right. So why not shout out the people that are already established, where you get it from, where it originated. It's okay to put other people on instead of just like, oh yeah, this is just something fun to do. It's a hobby. Sometimes it's not a hobby.
But
sometimes it's somebody's life.
You said she just said she got it from them. She said she loved the majorette style of dance, so she wanted to create an all black version at USC.
At her school.
In that same breath.
I feel like that's acknowledging.
That's acknowledgement.
She's acknowledging where she got it
but
from.
if you're already having us in mind, why not just say, okay, yeah, Spelman College, I took this from you guys, and I absolutely adore it.
That's too much.
How?
No, okay.
How is that too much?
You have she has a very, very limited time on television.
And she wrote her shit out. Like, she talking. Yes. So why not put that in your speech is all I'm saying.
She's telling her story.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
That's true.
She's telling her story and what she came up with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People on the internet want to be mad for whatever fucking reason.
That is true, too.
I
will agree with that, too.
For whatever fucking reason.
That's true.
So if we blow up from this podcast, or do we have to give credit to the forefathers who paved the groundwork for us to be podcasters and blow up?
But when we talk about something that we've heard on another podcast, we literally say the podcast name in the same token, though.
I agree with that. But this is a majorette dance. Everyone knows, black folks know, that they in tune, majorette came from where? HBCUs.
Yeah.
They're Southern, Grambling, Spelman. All them colleges have majorettes. We know what majorette means.
Yeah,
White colleges don't have majorettes.
But hold on.
Except for USC now.
I didn't know. I knew about, like, the style of dancing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know majorettes. I didn't know HBCUs before, high school and shit like that.
And you know why?
And these kids who are growing up and seeing these, and these freshmen in colleges who aren't really exposed to that, like, oh, my mom wouldn't let me be a cheerleader, so I didn't know anything. And then I go to a HBCU campus and I'm like, oh, what is that? I have no idea what that is. But now if I see it at USC, I'm like, oh, that's cool. We can start this up anywhere. And I think that's the problem too, is just that people getting the idea that you can kind of start this anywhere and anybody can be accepted into this, instead of realizing, oh, this is deeply rooted into our culture as a college, as a school. I think that's the problem, because she didn't really say that, oh, this is the reason why we are majorettes is because we weren't able to be on cheerleading squads. We weren't able to dance with the whites at this time, so we had to build our own thing. Right. She didn't really acknowledge any of that. She just said, I created something that there was a need for in a space. She didn't express that this is what that came from.
Now we're switching the narrative. Because the narrative was before that she didn't give acknowledgement to these colleges that who started this shit. Not acknowledgement to where why we are majorettes.
I mean, but that's still one of the same thing, though.
No, that's totally different.
Two sides of the same coin. It is.
I think
because where it originated from and what it means, it's both. They come together.
No, you said first.
Yeah, they do.
No, she said first.
Yeah,
they were mad because they didn't give representation to the colleges where this shit was created.
Yeah. So that in tune goes to the point of why they had to do it. You know what I mean? I get what Tanisha's saying, but I also think that it's not
for her to get hate. That's extreme. For them to just critique, that's fine.
I think that the backlash is coming because she became popular, or the dance became popular at USC, but these other schools have been doing it for decades,
yes, and
they're not the ones that are blowing up, even though they've been doing it. Like you said, Spelman, Southern, like all those schools, Grambling, like they're not getting put on Ellen for being having
for doing what they do,
what they do. But she did, and that's where it came from. I think that's probably where the backlash comes from.
Let's be real.
I'm to me, I think it's a good thing.
I think it's a great thing to put the majorettes on it, and let's be honest, she is a majorette.
It brings awareness,
and it brings forth the conversation to that about majorettes.
Right.
And now, let's be honest. Jennifer Hudson more than likely records a show in L.A. More than likely, I'm gonna say 95% sure. She records her show in L.A. USC College is where?
It's in LA.
Right in LA.
Right.
I'm sure that had a lot to do with the situation as well.
I'm sure.
Well, for getting her on the show?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
but there's been countless of times where majorettes have gone viral, like especially young girls who are in like Louisiana or Mississippi or somewhere in the South, Georgia, where these are junior majorettes, where these are like middle school or high school girls who are trying to like, oh, my dream is to go to Grambling State and I want to be a majorette for their school or whatever, and all they got was a little excerpt. They didn't get invited on anybody's show. They just like, oh, look at these cute little black girls doing the black girl dance. Oh, that's cute. Oh, here's Charlie D'Amelio. Come on out, girl. Like, that's I feel like that's where the issue lies. And it's just like, there's a little bit of history. It's not just something fun. There's history behind what you do. And if you don't know it all, then why not research before you go on somewhere national representing not just you? I feel like we have to understand that we don't get this opportunity every day. So we're representing a large group of us. So why not go the little extra step and be like, okay, this is where I got it from. This is what it means. And this is why I'm doing it. And not just be like, oh, yeah, this is just something fun.
Hold on. Why do we put... This is going to sound fucked up. Why do we put the hopes and dreams and years of frustration on the one person to get on TV to tell a story?
I don't believe that's true.
Well, no, just like...
I don't believe that's true.
But just like I said...
But what you just said.
No, but just like how I said that she's blowing up because it's USC. Nobody from Grambling is blowing up. Nobody from, none of these other HBCUs are blowing up, but she is. So now, in a sense, she kind of does hold that weight, but, I mean, it's unfair. But
it's very unfair, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's very unfair to put the weight of all that on that one person.
I still congratulate her. Yeah. She did a wonderful thing and a wonderful job. I don't hate her for what she did. I just feel like if you get the opportunity to put something on that, for one, you did not come up with as a sole proprietor.
She's shining a spotlight on something.
If you're going to shine the spotlight, make it a large one is all I'm saying. Yeah. Make it a big one so everyone can see how great we are. If you get it from somebody, if I got fucking tech advice from you, I'm not going to be like, cool, thanks, brother, man. I'm going to probably give you a gift or something if you get me a job someday. I'm going to bottle of tequila.
I'm subtweet Joy.
Exactly my point, which is what they were doing. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. I had a homeboy, and we're going to get off the subject in a minute. I had a homeboy. He was going through a process once he got out the military. And he said, what do I need to do? I said, you need to do this, 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 and this to get to where you want to be. He said, Roger, that he did all 4 items, whatever I gave him. He got what he wanted. He sent me a watch.
See?
He was like, thank you, like acknowledgement, like you got me here, I appreciate you, boom, boom, boom. So yeah, I kind of get what you're saying, but I also don't like for us to put the hopes and dreams of a whole race on the one person.
We should put that weight on somebody.
Would you have been upset if he never acknowledged that? When he got to where he wanted to go, based off of your advice and what you told him to do, if he had never acknowledged that you had put him on that path, would you be upset?
No.
Oh, so if he made a post that I worked so damn hard and nobody got me here, I grinded and I did, and I am one. You out your mind, because look, I'm a little self-absorbed. I wouldn't be like mad and throwing bricks.
I don't think you would care.
But I'd be like,
I wouldn't give a fuck.
But
like, hey, big ups to you, dog. Congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
But in the back of your mind, you know that you're the one that
I don't need that recognition.
You don't need it, but at the same time, you know.
Well, you know what? I'm words of affirmation. That's my love language.
I don't need that shit.
I need that. So.
Hey, if I put you on, and you got to that shit. Good job.
Yeah.
It ain't my job to hold the motherfucking secrets of a shit.
True.
It's my job to pass it on.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's my job to pass it on. Make sure if it helps you out, it helps you out.
True.
Great. Yeah. Cool. Now it's your job for you to pass it on to the next
Somebody
person.
else. Yeah.
And put them on game.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
All right, and some other, TikTok, since we're on, TikTok, Twitter, social media news.
This is tea with other people's business. Let's go.
So when it comes to, Miss Light Skin Queen, the light skin originator, the light skin, proprietor, Miss Rachel Dolezal is back in news, y'all.
I'm like, who are we talking about?
If y'all don't remember who Rachel Dolezal is, she was the director, or what was she, director?
Hey, Ronaldo.
The president.
Ronaldo. Them titties was out.
Oh my God. Let me get them first.
Out, Negro.
Right. You are the Negro, not she. So come to find out, the ex-president of the NAACP, Rachel Dolezal, has an OnlyFans, y'all. For just, I don't know how much money, you can see the light-skinned queen's white titties. Oh my God, why would you show me that? Okay, and other things that you can see on her OnlyFans. So this woman went viral on, what was this day? This was 6 days ago, so what, Sunday? Last Sunday. A few pictures from her OnlyFans were posted on Twitter after she posted a few modeling, Savage Fenty's lingerie line. Why would you show me that? Oh my God. Based on her profile, she has had the account since 2021, and she is very frequently on the account.
First off, I'm so mad at people. 2021, we just not found out about this a whole year later.
That's how long she had it?
Yes, 2021.
Oh, maybe we're finding out because nobody was buying that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And
she still thinks she's light skinned.
She still thinks she's light skinned. She still thinks she's a black woman with her curly wigs or hair. And her lies are getting to her because her forehead and her hairline is receding.
Her lies.
Her lies.
She got a big ass forehead.
Oh my God. And she's out here showing her literal white ass. And for y'all who are buying it, Corey.
I didn't buy it. First off,
I know, I'm fucking with you.
First off, homie, I ain't buying the shit.
It's very interesting.
Listen,
you will be scarred. I don't need
videos, Reddit.
Oh Lord, the fact that people
Twitter gives you everything for free.
Somebody on Twitter said Rachel Dolezal's OnlyFans nudes going across my timeline is truly proof that Jesus Babatunde Harold Christ just needs to come collect us. Play the trumpet. Let's be done. Oh my God! Put your phone down. I don't need to look. My eyes are burning. You know what?
She got some
Corey. Thanks to Corey, we're moving on to the next topic.
I just want to know what was her reason for doing it.
I don't know. What was the reason?
like outside of
you know
quote
what?
unquote.
She does have a decent body for a 40-year-old woman. She has a decent body. Like no cap. She has a decent body.
She's still a white woman. Think still pretending to be black. I don't understand.
Was she really?
We in 2022.
Let it go. And we already found you out, so just be the white woman you were born to be. That's all I'm saying.
Was she really promoting Savage Fenty? And what was Rihanna?
She's promoting fitness.
She wasn't getting paid.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely not. But she was wearing Savage
Rihanna
Fenty.
ain't paying her.
Absolutely not.
You're
a liar.
Listen. She can't pay the bills right now. So what happens when you can't pay the bills? Might as well take these clothes off.
Might as
well take the clothes off.
Might as well. In more social media news, there was this woman on TikTok.
You want to see her titties again?
No, put them away. You're done. You're done. No more of that. No more. I'm gonna lock you out your phone for 3 hours. Keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with me. Next thing you know, you're gonna be like, go. I can't answer the phone right now.
As long as I get home.
You live 5 minutes away. Shut up.
About that.
There was this woman on TikTok trying to express her disdain for us slandering stylists. She says that a customer should pay full price for service despite missing an appointment because her boyfriend died. What does your situation have to do with me? Is what she said. So
hold on,
the video is a girl reading the comment. I guess she had an appointment lined up or whatever, and the client, her boyfriend died.
The stylist boyfriend died?
No,
the
client's
boyfriend died. Okay.
She paid a deposit. The client paid a deposit.
Okay.
And she texted her, "Hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. My boyfriend just got into a terrible accident. I'm actually going to need," because I guess she paid in full, and she was like, "I'm going to need that money back." And the stylist goes on a rant to say, "Well, just because your boyfriend died, that ain't got shit to do with me. I need to have my money. I wasted my time, my gas, and preparation, and all that stuff." And a lot of people were just like, "Well, that's what a deposit is for. I put the deposit down so in case I miss my appointment, you still get some payment. I paid in full. Give me my money back if you didn't provide a service." Granted, I would just, cancel that on my bank, and I settle that with my bank. I'm not dealing with that.
Right.
And for her to go online to actually express that she doesn't have that much compassion for a person who her loved one just died. Mm-hmm. I get it. It could have been a lie. It could have been a story. But you didn't even provide a service. Get a girl her money back.
Get a girl money
and keep your ratings high, because now people are going to criticize your work, especially since you put this video out on your page. You being a stylist, you saying all this mean and hateful shit, and won't give a person a small bit of grace for a bad time that she's in. I think that's just fucked up.
There's always two sides to every story.
Come on.
Of course.
So
white devil's advocate.
This is what I'm going to say in the situation. It's a terrible situation, but this can't be the first time that happened to that stylist. Mm-hmm. There's no way that she would be that unapologetic or that emotionless to that type of situation if this hadn't happened to her before. Mm-hmm. If she wasn't put out because somebody canceled an appointment last minute, asked for a refund, and now she's out a whole day because she had thought that she had a client booked up all day. So now she's out. It can't be the first time. It cannot be the first time that happened. So now her heart is hardened to somebody that comes with the sob story and says, "Hey, you know what? I gotta cancel." My barber is the exact same way. Mm-hmm. My barber gets obviously now he's got
it's money.
Yeah, it's money, but it's also his, like she said, it's his time. Like if you book in advance, like the way his calendar is set up,
you gotta pay.
But you can also pay. You can half pay or you can pay in full. But if somebody pays a deposit, that half hour or hour is already blocked out of his schedule.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then if you call him, an hour before and like, "Hey man, I'm not gonna make it. Can I get my money back?" Well, shit, that's a whole hour that he's out of whatever money that he was gonna make.
But and a lot of people who were in her comments were just saying, "Well, girl, your work isn't even that good, and your customer." And hold on. And then there was other people who also, they made a whole Facebook group about this girl.
About the stylist?
Yeah, about the stylist. And saying her customer service is bad. She's late to her own appointments and shit like that. So it's just like, if you're not 100%, all your ducks aren't in a row, you shouldn't be able to be doing shit like that.
But hold on. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
It matters now.
No, it doesn't. Not when that situation happened, because you know what? She thought enough to keep going, to go to this person. Mm-hmm. To go to this person.
Yeah.
You know
All the
what I'm
stuff
saying?
before that, you're talking about her being late or her bad customer
Yeah.
service. She booked an appointment.
She booked an
She
appointment.
was gonna get her hair done.
I mean, but she wasn't popping like her.
And-
It wasn't that profile
Right.
wasn't made, so all of that bad shit wasn't posted prior to the girl making that
Right.
service.
Oh, okay.
So after she made made this video, like this could have been a private conversation, and her business still would have been thriving and well.
Yeah.
She did not need to do this.
So my other thing is,
My thing is about professionalism.
We don't-
Even if you
Okay.
are like that type of person and you don't want to give your the money back, you don't have to.
So
That's
listen.
literally something you don't have to do. But this is bad business. If you going on
I
the
don't-
internet bashing your clients
That right there
for
is bad
their
business.
issues,
That's
I feel
what
like
she
that's
should not
my
have
done.
that's my whole issue.
that is the bad business. I don't think her saying no refund, on your deposit is not bad business.
No.
Because like you said,
agree.
my time is my time. Now, and we don't know if the girl canceled an hour before, 2 days before, a day before. And what if the girl has a cancellation policy? Then you know what? You're under the cancellation policy. Boom, you can't change anything. Shit. Here at gas station, there's been some times I need to move our podcast time, and I couldn't move it because I was under their window for changing stuff.
Yeah.
So there are certain stipulations that we have to keep in mind that this business owner might have, and it could have been under that time.
Okay. If that's the case, you feel like the client should respect the stylist and their rules, right? But what if the stylist don't follow their own rules? So it's just like they have a late policy, but you get there and you're 10 minutes early, getting her ready. You have your hair, you have your money, because some people want cash. They don't do Cash App or anything like that.
Right.
You have everything set. She's halfway through a girl's head when you get there. You 30 minutes late. She don't give you a discount.
No.
She don't give you nothing.
That's true.
Like,
Yeah, I
if
feel you.
your
But
late
that-
policy, do
but
I get
that-
my deposit
but
back?
But that also goes into play on that person's tip. So usually we tip our stylists, we tip our barbers, we tip our stylists. If that person is 30 minutes late,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm paying for you for the service you did. But now I'm not tipping you anything extra because you were late.
Can I point out one other thing too? Would the phone call to the stylist be a phone call that you would make after one of your loved ones died? If
She said she needed the money back. That's why she was saying that she needed that. She needed the money back to help pay for like funeral expenses or something. And the way these beauty stylists are now, some of them nowadays,
That might be 200,
yeah,
300. Could be.
and they know that some of them are starting at like 250 and going up depending on the
yeah, it's probably
style.
expensive. Yeah, it's
Oh, baby, don't worry about my hair. Don't worry about my hair. Just know it ain't more than $100.
I just know for me, I probably wouldn't. I mean, especially maybe not the same day, maybe a couple days later, but a couple days later, I mean, shit,
The money's spent.
that money's gone
Money's
anyway.
gone.
That money's gone
So
anyway.
my thing is, it's just like it's bad business for you to first of all make a rant and expose
She
the
shouldn't have
client.
taken. She shouldn't have taken social
when
media.
when it came to a death of a person, because it makes you look bad.
Yeah.
You could just literally said no,
Whether it's
respectfully.
true or
like,
not,
hey, the money's already. You could have lied, girl. If you feel like she was lying, you could have lied as well.
Right.
Like, oh, that money's already gone. I put money into my salon as soon as I get it. Money back into my business. I am sorry. Respect your loved ones. I can give you half off your next service. Whatever. That would have rectified the situation.
Absolutely.
My thing is just like you're outing a client, and that was something maybe personal. It could have been personal. Don't
That's
know
why I
if
said
it was.
I guarantee it wasn't the first time.
And I understand if the world hardens you, but that shouldn't change how you interact with your business. You got to keep that emotional aspect out of your business, or your business is going to fail.
True.
Okay.
And that's just my opinion. Now, y'all can take it away with y'all little sportsy mess, and then we're going to get back into the social media bullshit.
I forgot about sports.
So go ahead.
Hey, I just want to say something like we
What you
talk
got?
about sports.
What you got?
Shout out to my 2 fantasy football teams this week.
Oh, Jesus.
Hear this fucking guy go.
Yeah. Play the song, bro. You know you want the song to play.
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
I'm 4-0.
For
both
now.
leagues.
For
In both-
now.
In 2 of my leagues, I'm 4-0, brother.
For now.
Play it while you hating.
You was worried this week, though.
Hey, I was.
You was worried this week. Your saving grace was
When two
was getting to that.
went down, I was like, woo!
That was your saving grace.
I hate your hurt, brother, but woo,
But thank God from a fantasy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was your saving grace.
Thank you, Rich,
What
for
do
the
I
$10
need?
bet. NFL scores.
Where am I going? Oh, shit.
You got
I was giving y'all that theme
Give me
song.
a second.
Hey, you know something? You got it?
Yeah, that's
Wanna
what I
take
got.
it?
That's what I
Ronaldo?
always have.
No, I got it. I was
Okay.
just looking at something. Or my phone was doing something weird. Shit, I guess we're gonna start off right here.
Yeah.
It's going backwards only because got my team up first, but the Chiefs beat the Bucks in Sunday Night Football 41-31.
Shit.
Yeah. Like I said, I know we were going
I
backwards.
just think the game was closer than what it was, though. I think the score indicates.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think y'all were out of it any point in the game.
I don't think so either. Vikings beat the Saints. That was the London game. That was
Just touchdown in London.
28-25. Browns lost to the Falcons 2023. The Commanders lost to the Cowboys. Shout out to Cooper Rush.
Man, 4-0.
4-0, keeping the Cowboys season alive.
Quarterback controversy in Big D.
I doubt it.
Me too.
Seahawks beat the Lions 48-45. Look at that score. 48-45.
The Lions they said they are the most. They have like the most points of any team this year.
They're the highest scoring offense and the highest scoring defense.
And they're 1-3.
They've allowed the most points and scored the most points.
And you guys do it great on one end.
Yeah, exactly.
On the other end, you fucking suck.
You fucking suck, exactly. The Titans beat the Colts 24-17.
I hate you, Mac.
The Bears lost to the Giants 12-20. Jaguars lost to the Eagles, my bad, 21-29. The Jets fucked up my parlay.
Just
24-20.
How much was that parlay would have paid you?
$350.
Off of how much?
30.
Damn, that's been good.
I lost by 1 point. I had the Steelers +3. They lost by 4. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. And that the Jets scored that touchdown with like a minute left in the game. Yeah. So yeah. The Bills beat the Ravens 23-20. What's up with your team, Bob? What's up with your team?
Yeah, right.
It's not the team as much as it is the defense.
The defense is trash.
Bro, y'all were up 20-3.
Well, the defense is trash. Defense is trash. That was the right call from Coach Harbaugh to go for it, though.
Absolutely not.
It was the right call?
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
You gonna die on that hill?
I'm on the hill.
You're gonna die on that hill and say that kicking the
Brother.
fourth down, fourth and goal.
Listen. I'm gonna die on it.
The game is tied.
He gonna roll on it.
I'm gonna
die on it. Jump on it.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back alive and die on it again.
There's one rule in football that I've always stuck by.
Get the points.
You don't leave points on the board. Exactly. Get the points.
It was with playing Josh Allen. You go for the points.
No, so just
and our defense.
I know.
Our defense hadn't stopped shit in the second half.
I know it's Monday.
From the last 2 minutes of the first half. From the last 2 minutes of the first half and all second half, did our defense stop them?
But what I'm
did our defense?
No, they didn't. But what I'm saying is it changes the Bills' offense moving forward. Now they can just play for the field goal. They have to play for the touchdown in order to win or the field goal to tie. If you guys are up 23-20, it changes their whole offense the rest of the game.
Hey, man.
Now they can just play it safe. All we got to do is get a field goal range and boom, game over.
No nuts, no glory.
That was no nuts.
And if like Lamar said, if we execute, we're not having this conversation.
True. But still a bad call.
Your team lost too. Fuck you.
We did lose.
So both of y'all some losers is basically what I'm getting from this conversation.
Yeah. But my team was gonna lose.
I'm a winner.
My team was gonna lose. His team should have won.
Why you look at me like that, Corey? Excuse me.
I'm gonna cuss your ass out.
You can't. Well, you're still a loser, even if you do cuss me out.
The Chargers beat the Texans 34-24. The Cardinals beat the Panthers 26-16.
Hey.
Patriots lost the Packers 24-27 in overtime. The Packers almost lost that game.
They did.
And our Las Vegas Raiders.
Hold on. Give me a hand clap for them.
The Las Vegas Raiders. Our Las Vegas Raiders. Where's my hand clap?
Give me a hand clap.
I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Las Vegas Raiders. First win of the season.
You guys don't suck no more.
You don't suck. Well, they might actually. They still kind of suck.
We might not be.
They beat the Broncos 32-23. And right now, Monday Night Football, the 49ers are up on the Rams 14-9.
Did you win your fantasy game this week?
I did.
You did?
Well, I'm winning right now.
Little Red Fournette?
Yeah.
Little Red Fournette is up 192. Yeah. Are you winning this?
Smoking Team Gumbo right now.
You smoking TJ. I'm up 163 to 126. Yeah, man. Good games. Okay.
Just now that you brought it up, though, I mean, I know Brod's probably gonna hate me for even saying it, but
my nephew?
Broderick is losing to the only person in our fantasy league that doesn't have a win.
Nephew,
And
Deontay.
he is getting destroyed
Crushed.
right now. Broderick has 140 points. His opponent has 220 points. Broderick might score 140 and lose by 140.
Yeah, he could. If old boy gets a couple touchdowns.
Shit, all he got to do is get over 100.
What do you think about the Tua situation?
That Tua situation, I don't think he should have played on Thursday night.
Okay.
I think he was clearly
Tanisha, you know what
concussed
happened?
on Sunday. I think he was clearly concussed on Sunday. We went back out on Thursday, but of course they said he wasn't concussed.
And didn't he like fall on the ground and he was
So he got
game
tackled
1 2 weeks ago.
I saw the tackle. I did see the tackle.
This week or last week?
I mean, it's all the same
I think it was
It was all the
probably
same
later.
week, because it was
later in the
Sunday.
week. I think it was
last Sunday. He got tackled. He got a concussion. They didn't say it was, but he got up and he fell right back down.
It was like he was drunk.
Yeah.
Or like you know how you get up off the couch too fast and your leg falls asleep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did. What he did.
And then this week he got hit headstand again, and his hands got stuck.
His hands got
His hands got stuck.
His hands
His
they
hands-
were like
They were like that.
one of them was actually bent back so far. It actually looked like it was broke.
Okay,
Like,
so I
that's
thought
how
I
far-
saw
like,
that,
he
but
was, like,
I
throwing up
wasn't
gang
sure.
signs.
But yeah, I
So-
do recall seeing that, and it's just like. I was reading, Twitter is my home right now because I try to stay in the sports news and with the little stuff that I do know. When I saw that, a lot of people were very upset at the team doc, the coach, and everyone on the sidelines who allowed him to get back out there, even though they had the health studies show that he had a concussion.
But they I don't think
Is he out for the season now?
No,
I don't know.
He
We
might
don't
be.
know.
He might be a couple games. But,
Yeah.
So they ended up firing the independent neurologist that looked at him on Sunday. Of course, somebody's got to get fired.
Yeah, somebody gotta
has
get
to get
fired.
They got to blame it on somebody.
Yep.
So
That independent contractor was probably there for 3 days.
We'll fire the guy that we've never even heard about. We don't even know his name. We'll just
Right.
fire that guy. That way we don't have to fire the coach or anybody else
Right.
like that. But yeah,
We already fired the person responsible.
Yeah.
No, because
They just have to
he
make live
told the
they're doing
coach, and the coach actively chose to put him out there. Just my
Exactly.
opinion.
Exactly.
I don't know no better.
You
though.
have to protect these players from themselves.
Absolutely. Because
Yes.
at the end of the day, all they're thinking about is supporting their family. And
No, they
money.
just want to get out there and play. They just want to get out there and play.
If I'm a ball player, I want to play.
Yeah.
Am I injured? What's the old saying? Am I injured or am I hurt?
Yeah.
Kelvin tells me that all
If
the
I'm
time.
injured, guess what? Okay, I can't play. But if I'm hurt, I'm fucking playing.
So I heard a story.
If I'm injured or I'm hurt, I'm laying
No,
down.
I'm just saying the
Down.
mindset of an athlete. If I'm just hurt, I'm gonna play through this shit.
Right.
Like when I broke my ankle playing softball, even for the command, my military shit, I wanted to get back out there.
Baby, I had shin splints and I was out. Okay, no, thank
The only
you.
reason I didn't get
No,
back
thank
out there, once I stepped down, I felt that shit swing. I was like, okay, I'm injured.
Right.
See, ain't no damn way.
Go
Look,
ahead, bro, I'm sorry.
I'm not about to hurt myself further. Sorry.
I heard this story. You know who Ryan Clark is, right?
Yes.
So Ryan Clark, Tanisha, no, you don't know who Ryan Clark is. I'm sure you've seen Ryan Clark, though. Show a picture of Ryan Clark.
She gonna get hot in the ass.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say, is he fine?
Anyway, so Ryan Clark he's a former football player, but he played for, at the time that this story took place, he played for the.
Okay.
At the
I
time,
knew I saw that face before. I think I saw him. He was in the news, wasn't he?
He's a media person. He has a great podcast called The Pivot.
Yeah, at the time.
Calvin listens to that.
At the time, he was.
I might start.
He was on the Steelers, and he didn't know that he had it, but for whatever reason, they went to Denver, and something happened, and the sickle cell.
Oh, he had
trait-
sickle cell, yes.
Yeah, but they didn't. He never knew it. He was never diagnosed with sickle cell. They went to Denver, and Denver's got that high altitude, and all of a sudden he got sick and almost died. He had to have a bunch of surgeries.
He
and
wanted
this
to
and
play.
that. So the next year or a couple years later, they go back to Denver, and they know that, bro, you got sickle cell. Like
You ain't playing.
You almost died last time. They went and sat down with a bunch of doctors. The doctors told him, like, hey, like, this is what could happen. They did this whole presentation. This is what he's telling the story. He's like, yeah, we went down. A bunch of doctors. They did this whole presentation about how they can take care of me and how this, and this can happen. Da, da, da. He said 5 minutes into the presentation,
Coach.
Tomlin said,
You ain't
stop
playing.
it. You're not playing.
You're not playing.
Because you can die.
But that's the type
basis of it all.
empathy that these coaches
You
need
have to
have
protect
with
those
their
players.
Like, because he would have went out there. He would have went out there and listened to the doctors. Doctor would say, yeah, man, you good. Like, we can do da. The coach was like, nah, bro. Like, because he's looking at it like, if you're my son,
I don't want you out there.
I don't want you out there.
Yeah.
And that's the way that I think that all these coaches need to look at
Yeah,
it.
yes.
most
Some don't
definitely.
look at it like that.
To some of these players, these coaches are the father figures.
Some of them are,
Yeah.
some of them
in their
aren't.
lives.
Yeah,
Yes,
some of
you
them
know what I'm
aren't.
saying.
Yeah. But I think they all should have that same mentality. though,
It
for sure.
definitely should, because if the player is not looking out for the health of themselves, somebody has to.
Yeah.
The family, of course, is like, hey, babe, you just got. For me, if I am the wife of a football player and you got knocked the fuck out in the middle of a game, I am worried about you, because if you die out there, then
Right.
it leaves your household. If you
Right.
injure yourself, now you're depressed because you can't play the game and you still had time left.
Yeah.
And then
So-
the biggest thing is too is we've all done it. Like, you don't think about, like, Tua is 24, whatever. 24-year-old Tua is not thinking about 42-year-old Tua.
No, he's not.
And once he gets to 42, he's gonna be like, dude, why the fuck did I go out there and fucking play when I knew I was hurt? Now it's gonna be hard for me to get out. I can't remember,
Yep.
what I came to the kitchen for today, shit
Yeah.
like that. Like that. Like
That's
they're
a
not thinking about
lifelong
shit like that.
situation.
I read an article today that actually said Tua needs to think about the R word.
Retiring?
Yeah, they said it would not be bad for him to think about retirement.
It wouldn't.
Because
Wait,
they're-
who?
Tua, the guy who just got hurt.
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be bad for him personally, but sure, of course, meathead football player.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, he walked away from the game.
But
blah, blah,
still,
blah, blah.
look,
At the same time, he's got.
the dude was like, look, you got $30 million guaranteed, kid. You have generational wealth
that's
now.
enough to set up your family.
That's enough to set up your family for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And then he said, his last year of college, he was injured with a hip.
He did. He almost didn't get drafted.
He almost didn't get drafted because of that hip.
Mm-hmm.
And now you got these 2 back-to-back injuries with your brain.
So I didn't even think about that shit with his.
You know what I'm saying? He's like,
that shit broke like when he was. I think not the national championship game, because he didn't play in the national championship game.
yeah.
But
But
yeah.
still, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Shout out to Tua.
Hope he gets better.
Me too.
Absolutely.
Take care of yourself, man.
Yeah.
Choose yourself over the game for temporarily.
Come on, talk about it, T. Yes.
Just temporarily.
One thing we want to go to real quick. Ronaldo, you want to take October 1?
Yeah, man. Saturday was October 1st.
Yes.
And I hate saying the anniversary, because it calls.
Why we
for-
celebration day?
Yeah, it calls for a celebration, but
And
it's,
the word anniversary sounds like a celebration.
yeah, exactly. But,
Annual occurrence.
Okay, the annual occurrence. Okay, so yes, and that was the largest to this date. The largest
Mass
shooting in U.S. history.
Yeah.
It was tough, and then not to mention, I watched a documentary on Paramount over the weekend too, what actually details everything that happened, and I fucking hate my brother for even suggesting that I watch it, but I watched it.
Did you cry?
The whole time.
Oh.
Wow.
Literally the whole time I'm watching this, I'm like in tears. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally, when I say, I had posted it the other day, like, it's probably one of the hardest things I've ever watched. Like, literally the hardest thing I've ever had to fucking watch, because not only is it the accounts of people that were there, people that got shot, people talking about, like, yeah, like me and my girl, like, we were there, she got shot, we're leaving, we get in the ambulance, and she died at the hospital. There's one lady that survived cancer, went to the concert, got shot in the face. It ripped off, like, the bullet ripped off half of her face, and she's there to celebrate cancer, and she's like, I can't believe that I survived cancer, and I'm fucking and I got shot at a country music festival, and this is how I'm gonna die. She was like,
Did she
bro.
survive?
Yeah, she survived. She's
Oh,
talking the whole
awesome.
time. And,
Okay.
she's talking and then there's some of the cops there. There was one cop that got shot in the neck, and he realized, like, fuck, like, I don't have time to, like, get to the hospital or get help. He's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start helping people. He's literally got a bullet in his neck, and he's still helping people, like, get to safety and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It was really, and then come to find out later on, his twin brother is a cop, and his twin brother was responsible for writing the names of people that were injured or shot.
Fuck.
And he had to write his own brother's name up on the wall of one of the people that got shot. But then, like, the next day, he comes into, like, the area command, and they meet and hug or whatever. Like, it was tough. It was tough. And then there was a set of twin girls. Like, it's
hard.
Yeah, it was a tough watch. I'm glad I watched it, but it was, you know, I don't want to say shout out to them, but yeah, man. I mean, it was in remembrance of them. You know what I mean? It was a good watch. And
I will say, during that time, I actually was working on the strip because I had just turned like 21 at the time, or 22 at the time. And it was my first year on the strip. And that happens because a lot of people I worked with actually went to that concert. A lot of people I went to because they got free
Route
tickets or whatever.
91 or something
Route
like
91, yeah.
Route 60.
No, Route 91.
Yeah, it's 91. And they came in and experienced everything, and the way MGM chose to handle, like, getting people therapy. They had emotional support dogs. They had a whole presentation for it and stuff like that. They were very helpful in trying to guide people into recovery after that situation. And I will say, granted, I didn't really care for my experience there, but the way they handled that,
They took care of their people.
they took care of their people. And they continued to take care of them, because even after, I think they actually had a free year service of, like, mental health care and stuff like that. So they were able to get help if they needed it. There was on-call counselors and therapists and stuff if you need to cry about it and, you know, get help if you felt like, you know, survivor's remorse and stuff like that. Yeah. They brought dogs in and shit like that. That was really nice.
There was a lot of that, and they actually talked about that, like, survivor's remorse, and like how weird it felt that, you know, them surviving and, you know, not being able to help people. There was a black dude. He was joking about him, you know, growing up in South Central and you know, listening to country music, and people always make fun of him or whatever. And he was one of the guys that got shot, but he was also helping people and ended up getting shot because he left. Like, when it first started, when the shooting first started happening, he's like, nah, like, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna help people. And he goes back and starts helping people, you know, getting over a wall and stuff like that. And then he catches a bullet in the neck and he almost fucking dies. You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. Like, just watching that.
Where were y'all?
Where was I? It's actually pretty funny. Doing the same thing I did yesterday. We were actually over Dion's house, and the reason why we were there, we were watching. Tampa was playing, I think, the Giants. So it's weird because in my memories of that day, I have a picture of me. I posted a picture taking a victory shot. You know what I mean? And then it just so happens that all happened the same fucking night. So, but yeah, we did the same thing we were doing yesterday.
I was actually drunk at home, sleep, and I got phone calls from family out of town, and they were like, "Are you okay? Are you safe? Like, we just heard what happened." And I'm like, "That I'm drunk at home. I'm drunk at home. I'm at home, y'all. I'm not drinking and driving." Yeah. And they were just like, "No, the news. Like, do you not know what's happening?" And then I look on the internet and, like, all the shit went down. And of course I reach out to my closest coworkers because some of them were friends of mine. Shout out to Laura, still love her. She was there, and I tried to check on her and she didn't answer. And then it's just like, damn, do I go to work tomorrow? Do I go to, or was it a Sunday? I think it happened on a Sunday.
No, it happened on a Sunday.
Yeah, so I was just like, do I need to go to work? Like, what's happening? Are we shutting down and stuff like that? It was a paranoid time. But I was safe at home. But one thing I will say, I had to block a lot of people because they took humor in the situation.
Right.
They found it funny, and they were just like, you know, well, one girl, I think she was a sex worker, and she was just like, a lot of these people are running out of the hotel and just leaving their doors open. It's a nice little lick to hit. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you dumb right now?
Right.
Yeah.
Are you fucking dumb right now? And she was like, yeah, it's a nice lick. Like, everybody running out and they ain't worried about their belongings. I'm like, is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, that's what think about.
And, you know, but that's why a lot of things happened to her and shit. That's what it all full circle. Of course. Basically, full circle. Karma hurt her bad.
It was a weird time for me when it happened. I was actually in St. Louis for my grandmother's funeral. Mm-hmm. And my daughter had just moved back to Las Vegas without us. Yeah.
Your oldest?
My oldest had just moved back. We were still in Florida. My oldest had just moved back here. So I'm calling her rampant, like, because, yeah, it's a country show, but you just never know what the fuck you're with.
Yeah.
She might decide to say, somebody got free tickets.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
that
check
it out.
happens.
I'm gonna go
That
check it
happens
out.
here
Yeah,
in town.
I'm gonna check it
I don't
Free
like country
tickets,
music, but guess what? I'm going to go, and she's the kind of person like, fuck it, I'll go.
It's a music festival. I'm gonna go.
100% I would have done it. Somebody would say like, "Hey man, I got free tickets to this country show." Sure.
Because
We'll
you
go
know
check
what's
it out.
there? Food trucks.
Yeah,
And where's
beer.
food truck?
And then
Tanisha.
I'm good. I'm good with country music. I can hang out with country.
I was
music.
freaked. So me and Kalisha were freaked out about, where are you? What are you doing? Are you good? She's like, I'm home. I'm at Papa and Dodger's house, my dad's house. I'm safe. Okay, bet. But we interviewed a buddy of mine, Jeremy. You remember Jeremy?
Mm-hmm.
He actually had PTSD from that night.
He was there.
Understand?
He wasn't there, but his shit from Iraq and Afghanistan fucked with him that night. He was driving.
Tell him do not watch that shit.
He was driving on the strip that night, and he heard the gunshots.
Oh,
And
shit.
it brought him back to Afghanistan.
Yeah, tell him do not watch
Yeah.
that fucking documentary.
And
because-
I will say it kind of did scar me a little bit for going down on the strip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really go down there that much
So
anymore.
so the next year, and I think it was the first festival after that. But Life is Beautiful,
Yeah.
and I went to Life is Beautiful, and it's weird because it's in the shadows of all those freaking hotels,
Yeah.
and so it's weird. Like I'm just standing and I'm just like consciously just
Same.
looking up,
Yeah.
looking around
Yeah.
at
Life is
hotels
Beautiful at
and shit.
Sahara and Vegas Boulevard, right?
No,
No,
Life is Beautiful was
is
down
downtown,
there,
by
downtown.
Fremont.
Yeah.
Fremont, okay.
Yeah,
It was no, that was Dan Vegas. But yeah, I went to that one too. Damn,
Yeah.
we were in the same place at the same time.
I've been to Life is Beautiful. I go to Life is Beautiful all the time.
Well, I used to before Dan Vegas, but
Okay.
it was the same result for me too. We were looking at everything, me and my friend,
Yeah.
and we were just like, we prayed nothing happens. We prayed every time we went out or whatever, and it was just like, I hope nothing happens. We looking at exit points and stuff like that, trying to not be in the middle of crowds
Right.
because people do like to like bunch up,
Gather a little bit.
and that was intense. But overall, like. You're more aware after that experience,
Right.
so it definitely teaches you a
Yeah,
lot.
it does. It really does.
Yeah.
Okay. What else you got for us?
So, what was it? The Artificial Intelligence Day event happened, I think, August
Beep, boop,
19th.
beep, bop, boo, boo.
And Elon Musk has released the Tesla bot.
iRobot.
Yep.
So what do you think? Okay, I have
Detroit Become Human.
I have two,
Yeah.
I
love that game. But yes.
I have two theories three on how the world might end.
Yep.
It's either gonna be
Robots.
No, it's either gonna be robots, Skynet, like real life Terminator shit's gonna
Or
happen,
rabbits.
or
rabbits.
zombies, or
Yes.
zombies.
Florida
Like,
already
really-
has these
really,
niggas around.
zombie rabbits things. Either zombies are gonna get us, the robots are gonna take over, or Skynet. We're just gonna end up, all the nukes are gonna go off.
Skynet for 500, Alex.
But
No,
I think Skynet and robots might be the same because it's kind of like an AI
Yeah.
taking over.
I would agree with those two,
Hey.
and then also like pandemic shit. People
Skynet
getting
is
sick
Google.
because people don't believe. You're stupid. People don't believe.
Alexa, I'm
Yeah.
protecting you.
Siri,
from yourself.
Alexa, the same thing.
Seen iRobot.
Just like I think it was maybe 2 years ago. Remember they
Bitch, I
they
won't
introduced
be there.
they introduced the lady robot who was
Oh,
like
yeah.
What happened to her? We heard about her that one day, and they were
probably ran
asking
or
about her. No, they shut her down because she started thinking on her own.
Oh yeah, see.
Yeah, so she was just like
First
they were
off,
asking questions, and they were just like, "What's the
Tanisha,
death of humanity and shit like
Tanisha,
that?"
First
What?
off, that's what all women do. That's the downfall.
Too many questions.
That's the downfall right there. Somebody made this robot too good.
Corey, that was
Meanwhile, a man made this one. What are you talking about? We just try to save y'all from yourselves because y'all dumb, okay?
Because y'all think y'all know every fucking thing.
And what happens? We tell y'all not to do something, and look, another robot is being made. Who made the
That was
first
funny.
female robot? A man. So y'all still making dumb shit. This is why we're here to ask y'all these dumb questions to second guess yourself and be like, yeah, maybe that's not a good idea.
Like, oh,
But
no,
no,
you asking too many questions.
you know,
gotta
you just cancel.
You gotta go.
But yeah, so this
Where you going? Or who you with?
Who you with?
Yeah.
You a robot.
Optimus.
Stay Stay in a robot's place.
You're fucking dumb. Okay, so Optimus is the new Tesla bot. It's a conceptual.
And they named him
Optimus.
Oh hell
Yes.
no. She about to kill everybody.
No, it's a he. It's a
Optimus
it.
Prime?
It doesn't have a man. It doesn't have a gender.
You just gave
Gender
it a gender.
neutral. No, this was another one for a few years ago. This is his Tesla bot Optimus.
You know he got like 3 Tesla bots at home.
I'm sure he does. One for
Walking
each.
around the house.
He got a nanny
use.
bot. He got a nanny bot.
He probably got a girlfriend bot too.
Ew.
You never know. Yeah, that's gross, but that they be making those things now.
But listen, you don't feel like dealing with her.
Don't be weird, Corey. Don't be weird. You're gonna make it
You
weird.
can just shut her down. You know what? You can know my nerves.
Hopefully not in there. Hopefully not within use. Because
No.
next thing you know,
No.
clamp.
I need skin to skin.
Or as Medea said, clink clink.
I need skin to skin.
Ew. They make skin
not,
flesh.
Not
Skin to flesh?
Not skin to fucking
Flesh. Material.
metal.
To a robot.
Yeah.
I mean, they make flesh on top of it.
No,
Have you
no,
never
no.
been to the Love Boutique where the Jelly Booty show? You know the little Jelly Booties?
Ma'am.
Oh, well, personal life. Anyway.
She a freak in the morning, a freak in the evening.
Jesus.
Anyway, Optimus, also known as a Tesla bot, is a conceptual general purpose robotic humanoid under development by Tesla. It will cost under $2,000 for you to get, or $20,000, excuse me,
Oh, no.
for you to get one.
That's a used car.
It's a used car, but a used car that could do things around the house.
Can't drive.
It probably
You
can
never
drive.
know.
And
No,
you it probably can drive.
and it got 4 wheels.
It might have two.
No, it drives the car for you.
Yeah. It's a Uber driver for you.
Especially if it's a Tesla.
Yeah.
Because it already be programmed to drive
Exactly.
the Tesla.
So
Exactly.
you saying I always got a DD?
Yeah.
You always have it
Bring
for
your Tesla
$20K.
He could be right outside
For
in the car right now.
20K.
Hey, DUIs cost $20K now, so that's
I
that,
mean,
it matches
yeah.
up.
He could be right outside in the car right now waiting on you.
Oh man, recharging. Because the Tesla better recharge him up.
They charge each other.
It has full range of motion in its fingers like a human, has a full body. The human-like functionality is not only limited to hands, but rather the entire robot's
Can you have a
functionality is being
concealed carry?
molded as a human body. Probably
Definitely
not,
don't want
but I mean, if it's AI, it can learn. So all it needs is access.
Give you a robot at CCW?
No.
Your ass dying first.
You know what?
As soon as you pop off, they
No.
told you to turn left. Like, what?
If my AI start acting up, I'm turning off the Wi-Fi in the house.
I told you about here, these.
I did not tell you to stop surfing the fucking internet. Why did I find fucking robot porn on my computer search history? I don't need this problem.
That's funny.
So,
Hey, what is robot porn? Like, what's a robot looking for porn?
I don't know.
What,
Taking apart a vacuum?
it would be
What oily robots?
It would be just robots just banging on each other.
A nut in the bolt.
Yeah,
Screw
exactly.
it.
That's a whole new category on Pornhub. Nuts and bolts. Nuts and bolts.
Oh God!
Oh, man.
But yeah, so if you want your own, iRobot thing to talk to you
Would you get
and slap you like Will
Would I get
Smith,
one?
go ahead and
Would
do
you
it.
get one? If somebody, what if somebody gave one to you?
Sir, why did you give this to me? And is it pre-programmed? Why are you giving me something 20 grand?
Would you want it though?
No, I would have been like,
I
can I
wouldn't
have the
want
20
no
grand?
robot.
Can I have the 20
wouldn't-
grand?
You know what I would do? I
That's
would
the
sell that
question.
motherfucker.
How big are these robots?
I
Gotta be
think,
like 6 feet.
yeah, it's
right,
about
maybe?
the size of a human.
First off, I
Yeah,
can't
it's
handle
taller than the woman
I
in the
can't handle
video.
a robot taller than
So
me.
taller than you.
I can't handle a robot taller than me.
He can beat your ass.
Yeah, taller than me.
He gonna be like, Kalisha gonna program it. Don't let Corey leave the house. He gonna go out to leave. He gonna be like, boom.
He's like, you are not
You're not
allowed
going
to
to.
leave.
You are not sanctioned to leave this domain.
My directive says that you are not allowed to leave this.
Oh my
this
God.
Shut down. Cannot compute.
Yeah, you are not the owner.
Do not recognize.
If you
voice.
continue, I will bust your head.
And it said that he will be mass producing these things. It does not say when it will be available for use, but it was shown during a AI convention or a Tesla
funny.
convention. And the shit is
really
large. And
imitates
he
life.
actually made it look like iRobot, except with a black face. Black face. Racist.
Art really imitates life sometimes.
Yeah. And if that's the case, stock up on your gun.
Well, I mean, at least he's got a manual just
You
in case
know.
anything
Yeah.
happens. Just go watch iRobot and be like, okay, this is why they tripping.
Right.
Yeah, humans. This is why they tripping. Humans. Next thing you know, we're gonna be like Wall-E too, and we all gonna be floating on little machines and fuck. I love that movie.
I haven't watched
Great
it.
movie.
It's so sweet.
I never loved the movie so much that it only had like 10 words of dialogue.
Literally only
True.
10 words.
True.
And And no men are talking.
I grew up watching Tom and Jerry.
But you understood. Me too. But you understood everything that was happening. Let's end on a crazy topic.
What's up?
You have it in. I sent it last week.
Which one?
We got like 2 or 3 more topics.
Well, let's continue on.
Okay.
Is it time to leave? You ready to go?
7:34.
I'm hungry.
Oh, I ate before I got here. Ha ha ha.
There you
Pre-planned.
You know what that means?
Yeah. Corey's hangry.
Are we gonna?
about 10 minutes.
Y'all want to talk about Tory Lanez again?
I'm not talking about Tory Lanez no more.
Okay. Fuck him.
Fuck Tory Lanez.
Yeah, agreed. What
And all
about
I seen to say, fuck you too, nigga.
you little man?
Say one thing about Tory.
What's up?
So he's dating Iggy Azalea.
Allegedly. They were just seen dancing in the
He
same thing, and she
he dated
congratulated him.
He didn't nigga?
She's pretty.
Not mad
But
at it.
I don't see this.
Magnesia.
And she tried. The thing is, my problem with that situation is Iggy tried to come back after she rapped somebody else's lyrics, tried to claim it as her own a few years ago.
First
You know,
thing off
she
the
came
list.
she came back and made that one song with Tyga with the video. Y'all would have loved that. No, not that song. Get it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I
And
don't
that
listen to her music. I
that
just look at
that
the
video, yeah.
I watch him on mute.
You need to see the video.
First off,
It's a great video.
First off, I love Australia.
Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. It didn't have a lot of Australians in that video, let me tell you.
Well,
It had a lot of chocolate.
It's only one that's important in that video. And for y'all who watching, I am married to a black woman.
He's obnoxious. Okay,
Right.
he's intolerable. But yeah, we tried to let her forgive that situation, and she was making a comeback because she was making twerking music, and you know, black women love that shit. It was okay.
Her as
She
an
was doing
artist
well.
just doesn't do it
It's
for me.
okay.
Doesn't do it
Like
for me.
I said, okay meaning like a 4. I can play it. If I hear it, I'll shake a little something to it. It's fine. But she's doing this, and she knows what Tory comes with. Baby, you
Very
back to the drawing board. You better go and you better do like Miley Cyrus and do country shit again, because this ain't it, babe. You're not going nowhere with this.
Some women like the bad boys though.
Oh, talking about bad boys, Trey Sean and Blueface is back in the news, y'all.
Love them. I fucking love them.
Back in the news.
I love
So
Chris and Blueface. I love
yeah,
them.
I absolutely love Krishan because she's a beautiful girl for one, and she's funny as hell because
She is
she's on
funny.
that baddies whatever shit, and she be knocking bitches' heads off. She be knocking bitches' heads between the washer dryer and the furnace. Okay,
fucking love them.
she be fighting bitches and niggas. She will fight anybody, and she will win the fight. Okay, as I said before, no harm will come to me out of Krishan because I love you, bitch. Like, you're doing your thing, but they broke up early yesterday because I guess there was his baby mama Jada.
Are they back together yet?
Yeah. As of this afternoon. As of this afternoon.
Blueface a real nigga.
No.
Nah, Blueface. Hey man, come on now, baby. You know I fucked up.
No.
No, absolutely not.
Baby.
No.
Baby.
But he didn't apologize. So.
He didn't.
How you know he didn't?
He
'Cause he
wouldn't.
didn't.
Because he wouldn't.
And he didn't.
He don't feel sorry for shit. He don't feel no remorse. He just like,
know what that
you
means
know what he
about
said?
those?
He said, this nigga said, because she said, I'm single, Trey Sean deserves more. She deserves better.
She was fuck nigga free?
Yeah, that's what she said, basically. And he
nigga's
was just
response
like,
to that was-
he was like, Blueface never single. I always got a few options.
Absolutely. Yeah, see.
So he did
He
Carmelo.
ain't sorry for
He
shit.
pulled a Carmelo. She married, I'm not.
Essentially, yes. And it's just like, and then there was a sex tape that was posted early in the morning, brief sex tape looking thing.
watched it?
Yeah, it was only a minute
You
because
that.
I needed to see if it was slanging for her to keep coming back, and it was
That's-
giving very much boring.
So,
It was giving very much. Why am I here?
so why were you looking at this again?
For research purposes.
Kevin, look, you ain't doing this. Kevin, you not doing this.
Absolutely not in my home. Absolutely fucking not. But this man.
So that's
It
why
was-
Corey was looking up Rachel Dolezal. It was research purposes.
Yeah,
Research.
but he didn't say that.
Information on
He didn't say that.
Yeah, man,
he didn't
research.
say that. And you didn't see me posted the fucking sex video in y'all
Definitely, I
faces.
definitely don't need to see nothing
It's,
Blueface got.
I mean, you don't see
I don't
much.
need that shit.
It's literally nothing for 30 seconds. And I'm just very disappointed in Krishan because she had a buff tall, beautiful man on the beach with her, and that would have been an immaculate situation for those two. It was like briefly when he was like going through her phone and saying that she cheated on him or whatever, and she was on the beach with a man, and she was just like, I don't give a fuck. Granted, I don't think she really cares what he does. I think they just do it to keep their name circulating.
Yeah, all
which is
press is
cool.
what?
Good press for them.
Like,
anyway,
they go off of each other.
but this bitch be beating up hoes. Like his mama and his sister. Like he beat up
can't put your hands
the
on my
cousin,
mama.
the daddy.
I like it.
Yeah, I would never. First of all, I'm not beating nobody family member
I'm
up
not
for your
fighting nobody.
ass.
That
I'm
brings
sorry.
me to a conversation
lover,
real
not a
quick.
fighter.
I heard about a conversation a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Could you be with someone who disrespected your mama and cussed your mama out?
No. Well,
Please.
my mama.
Not you. Your daddy.
Oh, you disrespect my daddy, I'll fight you. My daddy is a peaceful man. My dad is the sweetest man ever. He is 75. What are you cussing at my father for?
Right.
He has made peace with everything in his life, including life itself, okay?
Yeah.
You're not cussing at my dad. I'm going to fight you over my daddy.
Yeah, no. That's
My mom,
that's
that ain't got
definitely
nothing to do
not
with me.
happening. Definitely not happening.
Okay. Off of that.
And if we got time for one more toxic thing involving fighting,
got 20
the
minutes.
girls were in a little tizzy over the week. Have y'all seen that?
Ooh.
Cardi B and Akbar V, bitch.
Oh, I saw the
Have
Akbar.
you seen some of that?
I saw the Akbar video.
I see her and JT
Oh, my
going
God,
at it.
ew.
Her and JT are going at it now, too.
Yes, and Nicki Minaj is always with like
Why are we so
Nicki
fascinated with all
Minaj.
this shit?
I mean, because we
I don't know what they're arguing about.
Yeah,
I just
me
see that they're
either.
just tweeting at each
I
other.
hear that Cardi B made a tweet and Akbar took it personally because she got a shout out. Akbar V got a shout out from Nicki Minaj. Y'all know Nicki Minaj and Cardi B don't fuck with each other. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop.
And Cardi and Akbar, is suing each other or somebody suing each other? Is Cardi suing Akbar? Or did Akbar lost in the suit or some shit like that? It was something like that.
Cardi B was suing somebody else.
I just never seen the video.
Because there was a tabloid lady going around saying that Cardi B had AIDS or some shit.
Right, wasn't that Akbar?
No, it was Akbar V
somebody
is
else.
some reality
Rapper.
star. Yeah, she was from Love and Hip Hop and all that stuff. Anyway, words got exchanged, and when I say words, they were talking about dead mamas. You ain't got your kids, so how you talking about anybody kids? You got 5 kids, and you should have did it right. You had 5 times. She said you had 5 times to get it right, and you fuck niggas, and they didn't want your ass then. And I'm just like, baby, you were supposed to give up. You don't have your children. You were supposed to back down and be like, you know what? I'ma just hush.
Why am I backing down?
I'ma hush.
Nah, fuck that.
And she was just like, you know what, your man cheats on you, da-da-da-da-da. And she's like, okay,
Was that
he
Cardi B
cheated
voice?
one time. Meanwhile, you had 5 baby daddies and they cheated every time. And I'm like, oh my God. She was like, your mom, yeah. Cardi B went, and Akbar fucked up. And she said something about her sister, her husband, and her children. And Cardi B went in. She was
Kids
like,
are off limits,
yeah,
bro.
she was like, you need to, you need to dig up your mama and have a conversation with her ass because you ain't talking to me. And I'm just like, oh my God. She's literally talking about this woman's dead mom. Oh my God. And then she posted, you talking about my kids, meanwhile your kids have to look up this, which is a sex video of her giving Akbar V giving head on the internet. She's like, oh my God, you're giving me PTSD. It's whack again. Another whack video. You know what's funny?
So look, I will tell you what's funny. Let me tell it. She's sitting there, thinking she give the best of her life.
Do you love me?
She's sitting there like,
Tell me you love me.
You love me?
Tell me
Bitch,
you
suck
love
this dick. Shut the fuck up. Suck this dick. Shut the fuck up.
And that's the most embarrassing. And then she had the nerve to say, oh my God, my kids have to see this. You're going to give me PTSD. Why this bitch had used it for one of her songs? She used the picture
clip?
of her. Yeah, a picture of her sucking dick as her album cover. How you gonna tell anybody anything? You used
be
this
my new favorite
already.
artist.
Oh my
Pull up my title real quick.
Oh my God. And then she ended up, releasing a mediocre diss track. And of course, Cardi B did not respond. But then the girls started getting into it and bringing JT into it and being like, JT is my son. And Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj never really direct with it. She always just subliminal.
Of course.
She's like, ooh, and you're ugly. And you ain't got no hits. You don't write your songs. And da-da-da-da-da. And it's just like, why are you such a mean girl, Nicki?
And I
You
feel
were
like
such a mean girl. This didn't have nothing to do with you. But yet you're always in the background because it's Cardi B and you hate her. You also hate Meg.
And I think that Nicki also has those other girls doing her dirty work.
She does, absolutely. Because she's like, okay, my theory is when it comes to Nicki Minaj, if you have talent already that she doesn't have to like build off of you, like off your popularity or anything like that, then she won't use you. But Coi Leray, she used her, haven't talked about her since, haven't been seen with her since, haven't made music with her since. Coi Leray even said, like, people will use you and abuse you and then throw you out. And I think that was a sub to Nicki. She did it with Meg. Meg was popping for a certain period, did that song with her, and then she got mad at Meg for doing Cardi B shit. And she's like, oh, she thinks she all that and da-da-da-da-da. Bitches always want to do work with you, but then talk shit about you behind your back. Nobody's talking shit about you. Meg is the last person to talk shit. She got enough drama as it is. But you don't have to be a bully and talk shit about everybody you work with. Because after the City Girls are kind of washed or can outshine her, she doesn't believe the City Girls can outshine her. Even though JT, she got bars. She got a whole bunch of fucking potential, and I see it coming within the next few years. So if we don't see them getting along and doing songs together within the next 2 years, yeah, I said it first.
Okay.
I said it first.
Okay. Let's end on this.
Okay.
What you got?
Don't talk the music yet.
Well, we ended it.
There was a thing on internet this week about a couple at a wedding.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
They asked for all cash gifts at their wedding.
I have a problem with that.
I don't
They got some backlash from
I don't understand.
internets.
Why?
They asked for all cash gifts. They didn't say, hey, we don't need all this bullshit. Give us some gift. Give us cash.
Yeah.
Let us get to a financial stability. Do you think it's okay or not for you to request all cash gifts at your wedding?
If you're going to give me anything, give it towards something that I actually want.
Okay.
I don't need another toaster. I don't need a bottle of wine. That $10 you were going to give me in a bottle of wine, give it to me in my cash app.
I think it was $100 at the door.
Oh, wait. The requirement? Because that sound like a cover charge. That's a cover charge.
So
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think my only thing is, so, now that I'm older, you have a little bit more perspective on weddings and those type of situations. So in hindsight, I would say choose not. I mean, I didn't. When I did get married, I didn't have a big wedding, but now, like moving forward, if I were to do it again, I'm not having a big wedding.
No.
And then
I've been married twice, but never had a big wedding.
For that
I didn't even have a wedding.
For that exact reason is, you know what? I'm not gonna spend $10,000-$15,000 on a wedding when I could use that as a down payment for a house.
And that's what they were using this money for, was a down payment for a house.
Okay, so I don't, and the flip side of that is, if I'm a guest, why am I funding your deposit? Don't have this big wedding and use that as yourself. Use that as your down payment.
I get that too.
And then don't have a big wedding. Use that $10,000 as your down payment and throw a fucking house party, and I'll buy you a fucking toaster.
You know what?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I told my daughter, both my daughters, if you ever got married, I'm not, because the tradition is the father pays for the wedding.
Of course.
I said, I'm not paying for your wedding. You getting married is a decision for you to get married.
And
now,
the wedding is for the family anyway.
Yes. I said, what I will do is I will give you a certain amount of money so you can go put down on a house for y'all to put down on the house.
Right.
That is your wedding gift. I'm not paying for this big extravagant wedding. Here's a certain amount of money. Y'all use this towards a down payment for your house and have fun.
Right.
Have a great day.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know what? You want to have a nice wedding, a good wedding. Okay, cool, sure. And even if it's not a big wedding, even if it's something small, you have that shit at the church or whatever, and you guys have it in the, dining hall, you have a reception at home, whatever, and then you ask for all cash gifts. Okay, cool. I'm good with that, too. I'm good with that. But don't have a big wedding and then ask for cash gifts.
Okay.
If you have a small wedding and ask for cash gifts, Bet. I got you.
A friend of mine I went to back in like 2020, beautiful wedding. She had a beautiful wedding. And her request on the invite and the website was just like, we don't want any gifts, but if you can, donate anything that you can to this Cash App at the bottom. People still decided to bring things, and I'm sure they got a nice little pot of money or whatever,
Right.
but it wasn't something mandatory. She was just like, if you can donate something, that'll be great, and we'd appreciate it. We don't actually want any gifts because we don't need it.
Right.
However, we would like to buy a family home.
If somebody had I guess my only other question is, in the, was it like an invitation? Was it like a notice that they put out in the wedding invite, cash gifts only, or was it something that they said they preferred cash instead of as the alternative?
Couples were involved for requesting cash only as a wedding gift so they can afford a down payment on a new home.
Requesting.
We
cash
don't want
only.
your other gifts.
Yeah. And I don't see nothing wrong with that, because whatever you were going to spend in a gift that you were going to give
Just give me the cash.
Just give me the money. If you were going to spend $10 on a bottle of wine, give it here. If you were spending $60 on a bottle of tequila, give it here. I'm not saying that you have to go and buy me something extravagant. I'm just saying, whatever money you choose in your heart to spend on us, put it here.
Right.
That's literally it. And I think people were probably thinking, oh, okay, well,
look,
I have to put this much money into
But think about it, though.
Why do I have to do that?
If you have about 100 people, so you have 100 people at your wedding, and, let's say it's 50 couples. Each couple means $100. What'd you have? That's what, 5 G's?
That's a decent stack.
Huh?
That's about.
No, I'm sorry, 50 people
Yeah.
times what, 100?
Yeah.
That's 5,000.
5 G's, right? Yeah. That's a good startup.
Yeah, that's a great start.
So I think my thing
I'm just
is,
taking couples, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
when you give a gift, this is a whole nother question though, whole nother subject, rabbit hole or whatever. When you give a gift, is it about you giving the gift to somebody or their reaction to you giving that gift? So I guess what I'm saying is if I bought somebody, they only want cash gifts, you give them I said toaster, so a toaster, Keurig, whatever. If I got the receipt, shit, they could take it back and get the money for it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my feelings might be hurt though, because I put a lot of thought into this gift. I mean, it's toaster. I wouldn't put a
That's
toaster.
the thing. If you're putting thought into the gift, you should think that they want the money. That's your thought.
Because that's what they're asking.
That's what they want. If you're giving them something that they want, give them money.
Give them something that they want,
if you're giving them something that they need, clearly they need the money.
Yeah.
Either way you spend it is literally
right.
either way.
Yeah, you're
And then for me, giving gifts, I love giving people gifts, especially knowing what they like and certain things like that. I want to make people cry, and that's my goal. So if I give you money towards your dream goal and you're gonna cry when you get it, that means you heartfelt, you feel very appreciative about the gift. It brings some type of emotion to it. So that's my purpose of giving someone a gift, not because it's like, oh wow, this is beautiful. No, I want you to know that I thought of you, and this is something for you to do whatever. If you want the receipt, give them the receipt too, and all that other stuff. But if they just want money, make it easier on yourself. Baby, what? Your Venmo? Okay. I don't gotta go to Target. I don't gotta take my 3-year-old out his car seat to drag him through fucking Target through Halloween season. Do y'all not know how hard it is? Y'all have children. Y'all know how hard it is.
Yeah, I got 3. Yeah.
That's exhausting.
Yeah.
And right now
It was
he's in the
fun, though.
stage of like,
It was fun.
but I want it.
It was
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that stuff.
Okay.
Speaking of that, I actually made Ebony cry on her birthday, but when we all went out, which I didn't come to. Yeah, I didn't come. I made her cry on her birthday.
Thank God I didn't. Okay.
Because I had the guy sing happy birthday to her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what guy?
Well,
you know how to sing?
Splash.
Splash.
Oh, it was
I like
karaoke
Splash.
bands.
I had so much fun going to Splash with you guys that one night.
Yeah, we need to
But,
do it again.
okay, so, that's it.
Yes, it is.
That's it. That's all.
Who we got next week, T?
We have Miss Raven
Here's my
Herring,
outro.
future Mrs. Next week, and we're very excited to have
And
her.
what is her story?
She is a young entrepreneur doing big things for the city, not only for her family, her newborn child, and her future husband.
Okay.
She is building generational wealth, and she's going to tell us all about how she did it.
Okay. Awesome.
Plans you got for the week.
Getting his
What's not
money.
playing around on your pool? Playing around with your pool.
I'm playing around with your pool.
I don't know yet.
Is that a euphemism for something else?
Hopefully my daughter comes home this weekend.
Hopefully,
Hopefully my daughter comes home this weekend. I haven't seen my daughter in like a month. She's in college.
You ain't pop up on her yet?
No, I'm giving her time.
Aww.
Giving her
Giving her adult space.
Yeah.
As you should.
I don't know, brother. I'm just gonna be chilling. Probably end up over there at your house sometime this weekend.
We got Friends Weekend.
Oh yeah, we're bowling this weekend, right?
I don't know what we're doing.
What's
But
Friends
it's
Weekend?
Friends Weekend. So one of her friends set up this thing where it's Friends Weekend. All weekend, all of her friends and their friends were just gonna be out hanging out all
Yeah, I'm not
weekend.
coming to your house. Roger that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Plus, I got the goddaughter this week. So that's
Oh, nice.
Yay!
You know where I'll
fun.
be. You know where I'll be this
Dave's
weekend.
gonna be over
I'll
at
be
the
in the
house hanging
backyard.
out.
I'll be in my backyard. But anyway, hey, buy a hoodie, buy a t-shirt. We are going to be at Trunk or Treat for an event on the 22nd. Me and Tanisha, she don't know about it yet. We'll be here for
now.
we will be here for an event at the Gas Station Studios on the 22nd for a community event. Me and her are gonna rock that. Renato's gonna rock the Trunk or Treat. Look for us in the city, man. Talk to us. Get in with us.
Don't be shy. Say hello.
You know, share with your friends and everything, man.
I don't bite, but I do cuss.
You know what I'm saying? We are the Killing Tyme Crew. We thank y'all for listening. Peace.
Bye.